If you're considering the Celestron NexStar 130SLT, hold on, because today I'm revealing some surprises and problems you probably haven't heard. This computerized telescope promises pinpoint accuracy tracking over 4,000 celestial objects. And frankly, it sounds like a dream for amateur astronomers and families wanting weekend nights under the stars. But here's what surprised me. Despite the hype, this telescope has serious pitfalls that could turn your stargazing adventure into a frustrating ordeal. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know if this is truly the right telescope for you or a costly mistake hiding behind shiny specks. First, let's talk about who this telescope is actually for. The Celestron NexStar 130SLT markets itself as perfect for adults and kids alike, great for camping trips, and easy to carry around. Its compact design and pre-assembled steel tripod make it sound like the answer to, "Can I just pack it and go?" Plus, the bright 130mm aperture promises to give you sharp views of planets like Saturn's rings and Jupiter's cloud belts. Sounds perfect for families who want a portable, powerful telescope, right? But here's the twist. More power and complexity doesn't always mean better stargazing. Now, the NexStar 130SLT has a computerized go-to system with a database of over 4,000 celestial objects. Definitely a feature that sounds like a game changer. You just input what you want to see, and it slews to that object with a robotic precision. That's supposed to eliminate hours of searching the sky manually. However, many users report that this pinpoint accuracy isn't as reliable as Celestron promises. Alignment can be a headache, and subtle mishandling or uneven ground can throw off the tracking entirely. Imagine gearing up for a night out, only to spend half the time troubleshooting the hand controller and fiddling with calibration. Not quite the relaxing star party you hoped for. Here's a mini promise. I'll reveal the truth about its optical performance soon, but spoiler alert, it's not flawless. Speaking of optics, the Newtonian reflector design with a 130mm primary mirror theoretically gathers 30% more light than the 114 SLT model, which should mean clearer planetary and deep sky views. And yes, under perfect conditions, you'll see the moon's craters in fine detail or even Saturn's famous rings clearly, a sight that can stop you in your tracks. But here's the catch. The telescope's design can make it prone to image distortion if the collimation, alignment of mirrors, isn't perfect. And guess what? Collimating a telescope like this is not a weekend DIY for a beginner. If you think you'll unwrap this box and see crystal clear images right away, you might be in for a rude awakening. You might wonder, how's the user experience beyond optics? The telescope comes with Celestron's Star Pointer Finder Scope and SkyAlign technology, which is supposed to make setup a breeze by using 3 bright stars to align the device. It's a smart feature and works well in theory. But in practice, many users find the initial setup to be tedious, especially when used in light-polluted areas or with shaky tripods. If your sky is less than pitch black, the finder scope struggles, making it harder to lock onto targets. Also, the ruggedness of the tripod isn't quite rock solid, even though it's steel, so some nights your images might jiggle thanks to shaky mounts. Here's a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why don't astronomers get lost? Because they always follow their star alignment instructions. But with the NexStar 130SLT, you might need a GPS to find that alignment. But seriously, the alignment struggles require patience or risk wasting precious stargazing hours. Now, about the computerized hand controller. While packed with data, the button layout feels outdated and clunky. Navigating through thousands of objects feels like selecting movies on an old DVD menu, possible but painfully slow. Plus, the screen is small and not backlit, which isn't helpful during late-night sessions in the dark. It's a little ironic that this tech-packed gadget sometimes feels more like a retro puzzle than a seamless user experience. Keep curious. Here comes an interesting perspective. Despite the tech hiccups, The NexStar 130 SLT does ship with a bonus: free access to Starry Night Basic Edition software. This astronomy software is highly rated for interactive sky simulations and can drastically enrich your observing sessions by helping you plan and visualize the cosmos. If you're a beginner looking to learn constellations and deep sky objects, this software alone is a great plus. Yet, it doesn't fully make up for the physical hardware's quirks. And now a second joke. Why did the telescope break up with the astronomer? Because it couldn't handle all the pointing and complaining. But here's the truth. If you're not tech-savvy or patient with fiddly setups, this relationship might test your nerves. Let's talk value. Priced at around $630 on Amazon with a solid 4.4-star rating, the NexStar 130 SLT is an investment. That price tag places it above beginner telescopes but below professional models. For hobbyists eager to upgrade from basic scopes, it looks like a sweet spot. But the question is, does the real-world experience justify that cost? For many, the answer comes down to this. If you want easy operation and instant gratification, this isn't the telescope for you. It demands learning curves, patience, and sometimes troubleshooting, which can lead to frustration for families or casual stargazers. Here's a third joke. How do you know an astronomer has been to your house? Because your telescope is perfectly aligned, and your patience is perfectly tested. Considering that, a more budget-friendly or simpler telescope might let you enjoy star viewing without extra headaches. So what about the warranty and customer support? Celestron provides a 2-year warranty and boasts USA-based tech support, which is reassuring. Users report the support to be helpful when called upon, a definite plus when you're wrestling with alignment issues or technical glitches. Still, no amount of support can change the fact that some fundamental design drawbacks exist with this model. Now, after all these ups and downs, what's the final verdict? Don't buy the Celestron NexStar 130 SLT expecting a plug-and-play experience. But if you're someone who likes a challenge, enjoys tinkering with tech, and wants a powerful instrument capable of impressive planetary and deep sky views once properly aligned, it can be very rewarding. For families with kids, it might require adult supervision to set up and frustration management to prevent telescope tantrums. The learning curve is steep, but the payoff is real once you master it. In short, the 130 SLT is for the serious amateur eager to invest time and patience, not for those who want instant stars at their fingertips. And remember, portability is decent, but it's not a quick grab-and-go star finder for every spontaneous outing. Here's the twist to keep you hooked. The more affordable 114 SLT model might actually be a smarter buy for beginners or casual users. It has fewer advanced features but less complexity and a friendlier learning curve. The NexStar 130 SLT is stepping into semi-pro territory, demanding respect, care, and some elbow grease. If you're still interested and feel ready to take on what this telescope offers, it will open incredible views of the night sky that'll make your late nights mesmerizing. It's a doorway to the universe, but remember, you still need the key, which is your time and effort. Before you go, here's one last quick joke for good measure. Why did the star break up with the telescope? Because it needed space. But if you feel space calls to you, the NexStar 130 SLT might just be your starship. If you want to explore the stars with Celestron's NexStar 130 SLT at the best price, check the link in the description below. It's a telescope that comes with promise and challenge both. If you're ready, it can be your ticket to the cosmos. Thanks for watching and clear skies on your stargazing journey.